Hello, welcome to the climb to 1800. Now you might be asking yourself, why does he look like a zombie? Well, first of all, I have a not so great camera. Second of all, I had my wisdom teeth pulled this morning. Yesterday, I said in my video, if you watched that, that I wasn't going to record today. And even though I am in some pain, I feel like it's not enough as an excuse to not play chess. So, here I am at an all-time high peak rating. Obviously, if I lose today, I'm not putting that into the universe, but if I do, I have a pretty darn good reason why. But just have that as a caveat. We're playing in 1806 from South Korea. Wait, let me just check out their account real quick. Okay, obviously they are legit. So we are going to be playing the Sicilian, and this is my game for 1700. So if I win, I am officially 98 elo away from 1800, which is the goal, because if I win, I get 12 points of elo. But, as I always say, we are not playing solely for climbing as fast as possible. Chess is a marathon, not a sprint, so even if today is not my day to reach 1700, it will come eventually. Knock on wood. But yeah, my cheeks are super puffy, so that's why it looks weird. I had all four pulled at like 10 today. It's now 10 a.m. today. It's now like 10:30 p.m. So if I'm looking a bit weird, that's why. My cheeks feel inflamed. It feels like I'm like have paper stuffed in them, which I did actually earlier today. But my opponent is apparently not going to play the next move. I'll cut it. I'll cut the video if he takes too much longer. But in the meantime, I will just say that it was actually a pretty good experience for me. I mean, not good, but it wasn't bad, getting my wisdom teeth pulled. Because I was fully sedated, I went under, they put an IV in my arm, and then I felt it in about 1 minute. I was like, oh, I feel a little bit woozy. And then in the next 10 seconds, I was fully just out cold. Okay, they play a move. And then I was like, okay, so... I mean, I wasn't like anything, I just woke up, and boom, I was done. Why is this guy playing so slowly? Maybe he's doing something else. But it looks like we're most likely going to get an open Sicilian. I spoke too soon. You know what? I'm gonna play a6 anyway because it's a useful move no matter what, and he can still go into the open, and he does. Against this, I play e5. So it's just a weird move order, but it's the normal Sicilian. And to be honest, I'm very uncomfortable playing against bishop d3 structures in the Sicilian. But I know that the first move here is bishop e7. To be honest, there are just so many freaking lines in the Sicilian, as you guys probably know, that it is just mind-numbing to try to remember which one is which. Now, I want to say that the move here is h6. I'm pretty confident that it is. I'm pretty darn confident that the move here is h6. But I also wouldn't be surprised if he told me it was g5. No, it's not g5. I'm like 90% confident that the move is h6. h6 can't hurt either way. So let's play it. I believe that h6 is the move. Basically predicting that he's going to try to play g4. So I believe that the meta behind going back to f3 is that he wants a positional game where and it looks like that is what's going to happen most likely. Is there any reason not to play bishop out here? I think that this is fine. I know quite a few lines against the bishop e3 variation. I mean bishop e3 on move on move, what is it? I think it's move 6, right? No, well, it's a different move order this game, so that's besides the point. But I'm not very comfortable with playing against bishop to e3. It's not as common as bishop e3 anyway, or bishop g5. I know bishop g5 the best, probably, actually. But I'm also 1600, so I don't actually know these lines very well at all. I'm kind of just pretending that I do. That's just the honest truth. So how do I want to proceed is the question. I mean, knight d7 you can't really go wrong with. b5 looks fully reasonable. But I know that in some lines you want to play a5 before you play b5 to keep the knight from going to a5 itself. Sorry, what am I talking about? That's with the knight on g3. Forget I said that. Sorry, b3. So I'm not sure that it fully matters which order I play this in, so I'm just going to play knight to d7 right now. I don't know. I'm always kind of unhappy when I play the Sicilian as almost like a system where I just build this little box, because I do know a lot of lines in the Sicilian. It's just that there's something different about playing them when you're prepping versus playing them in an actual game. That makes it much harder to remember. And I'm not committing to castling yet because I actually don't like the fact that he might have a bishop sack. And that's a very real thing that might happen. Okay, I don't really understand the point of this move fully. Can I play just d5? I think that I can just play d5. If you can play d5, you're usually pretty happy in Sicilians. Well, d5 takes, bishop takes, and I think I'm perfectly happy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the golden rule is that if nothing is stopping you from playing d5, just play d5. Should I make a preparatory move first? No, I honestly think that this is the move, so let's play it. I'm in my quest of getting better at chess. I will never play a move that I don't believe is the best move, which sounds obvious, but what I mean by that is that I'm never going to like try to take a cop-out route if I can help it, and I genuinely believe that another move is better. Alright, wait, by the way, it isn't a set-and-on question. Do I take with the knight or the bishop? I think I have to take with the knight, because the bishop is really strong with potential sacks on h3, and by the way, I feel the blood oozing out of my mouth right now, which is too much information, I know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I taste it. The reason I mention that is just because I'm gonna have to talk less, and that's why. Okay, but let's stay with the knight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk a lot less. I was told not to talk too much. So, starting now, I'm going to be talking about my moves significantly less. And yeah, you know why. I guess that I kind of gave him, yeah, bishop f4. But did I really? Because I can take here. Queen takes. I mean, I don't really want to play here and double these pawns. It's also, I mean, if I move my queen, I'm blundering a bishop, so I can't just do that. I can move my bishop over here. That does not seem optimal. It's also worth noting that if I move it here, he's just going to probably end up capturing here and then taking my pawn. So I think that my best move is probably just to capture his knight. Well, I still can. Okay, that makes sense. Capturing with the queen. He is threatening this pawn right now, so probably going to have to defend it. I say probably because I'm not totally sure if I do. Like if I castle, I let him take here. Oh no, that doesn't work because it castles, he takes here. Then if I try to win a pawn back with some, he can either take here or just take my free knight. So never mind. I definitely want to get this trade in, by the way. I want to play this, but if I take, he can just take this and then make me lose the game. I think that I'm in a little bit of a tough spot. A bit more of a tough spot than I would like to admit. Speaking of that, I think my best move is probably queen to c7. With the idea of putting some pressure on his position, even though obviously I can't take this pawn. And making it less strong to try to pin my knight to my queen. And protecting my other pawn. So let's do that. Yeah, I feel the blood. Ugh, it's such a yucky feeling. And again, I'm sorry for giving you such an image. It's just not comfortable. So I'm gonna have to talk less. For medical reasons. I mean, I literally did go into surgery today. Technically, it counts as a surgery. So that's something. But getting back to the game, yeah. I'm still thinking at the same speed, but I'm talking significantly less now. Or at least I'm trying to. I'm planning to try to trade the dark squared bishops in the very near future. Obviously, it doesn't work like anytime close to now because that would hang this tactic unless I want to take with the king. But I think that I'm probably doing fine. I'm probably doing fine. Especially if I can get in like knight f6, e4 maybe. Although maybe it's bad to put her on a square that I can't control. And honestly, I'm considering castling. It's just that it's terrifying that he has this hook available, so I'm probably not going to. Okay, so he puts another attacker on my knight. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do something with it. I think I'm gonna have to play rook to d8 because if I play anything else, like not castles, obviously. What I meant to say is that if I like move this knight, he's definitely gonna play. Oh no, he can't play that. What am I talking about? That would be defended. The square would be defended. So I think that I should play this on second thought. But rook t8 looks decent as well. Well, what would actually be the point of me putting my knight there? Because it kind of just blocks my bishop for no reason. When I could just be developing instead. So I guess on second thought, let me just develop. My gut just told me that that was a bad move, and I don't know why. But I think that my gut was right that it's a bad move. Actually, I'm seeing some ideas. Like moving my knight now after it captures... Oops, sorry. If I move my knight after it captures, I'd probably capture with my bishop so that I can reroute like this or something. And maybe I am happy that I didn't play knight over here because that would actually make it pretty difficult to defend this pawn. And again, I didn't want to push it when he has the ability to target that square more times than I do. And obviously that would be hanging a pawn right now too. So not what you want to see. Come to think of it, I haven't played against many people from South Korea. Interesting observation, but I guess there are just so many countries in the world that you're bound to have a few that you don't play as many games against. And I hadn't considered this move too much, but I think that bishop d5 might have been a good move as well there. Although that being said, I take it back. Okay, so he wants to stack his rooks. I really can't let him do that. I could play this. That would be an interesting move. Weakening my pawn structure. If I had a light squared bishop, I might go for that, but since I don't, I just don't think that it'll work. Alright, yeah. Let's play this move. I feel like it's high time to play it. I can't let him double stack there. That would be too dangerous. So he takes... Whatever he capture with is a real question. I don't really want to take with the queen, because if I take with the queen, he's almost guaranteed to just go here again, winning tempo. Which leaves me with this as an option. Yeah, king takes is out of the question, obviously. And giving him the open file does not feel good. I think I went wrong somewhere here, but maybe not too wrong. You know, I think that my plan might actually just be to try to trade queens sometime soon. Yeah, let's take with the light square bishop, so that he doesn't win tempo with this move. Okay, and I think that now I can castle. But does he have a checkmate if I do that? Let's see. Wait, let's see. Castles, he sacks, probably. Then takes, check. I move. And actually, it doesn't really look like he's getting in. I don't think it's worth castling for that amount of danger. Maybe I play g6. I play g6, where does he go? He can't go there because that would hang this. I play g6. Actually, is g6 a good move? I don't think he would want to go there because then I capture here. So then that kind of leaves the only option if I play g6 for him to go here, in which case I play here threatening this fork, and I'm actually pretty happy there. So let's do it. Let's play g6. Worth noting that this knight is pretty darn in danger, but not too in danger because it's obviously defended by this bishop, and he can't sacrifice a rook for 2 pieces because my queen would recapture it if anything happened to it. Now, if he goes there, I will almost definitely just take it. And then castle. Okay, well, I'm basically hanging a pawn if I don't, so I'm no liar. Let's take it. I feel like I want to castle, but obviously that hangs this pawn if I do it right away. It's actually kind of annoying that it hangs that pawn if I do it right away. I could play this and then try to shut him out. That looks pretty interesting, actually. F5 right now? I think that I want to play F5. It looks too much fun not to play. But then he does get this double stack going. Maybe it's too risky. Yeah. Oops, almost played it on without even meaning to. Yeah, F5, he goes here probably. Then I might be in a little bit of a pickle, but not too much of a pickle, because I can just actually play king up here and then bring my rook in like that. If I could castle, that would solve almost all my problems. Yeah, if I get my rook active, I'm doing better than I am right now. I think this is a good move, though, so I'm going to play it. None of his checks really do much to me. Yeah. Let's do it. And this, I'm not sure. Honestly, I might be going wrong here. I'm really not sure. My plan is to get my king up to here. Oh, or maybe I want to play bishop over here. But yeah, he does double up, which looks a little bit scary. But I don't think it's actually that bad for me. I hope at least. I think that I have to go here so that I stop him from playing bishop out here, in which case I would be in a little bit of danger. For example, if I played king here first, he goes check here, then I'm actually pretty darn screwed, because I think that this is a necessary first move. The problem is I can't bring my rook out. Obviously, I'd like to take this, but that's clearly not possible. If I play here, is he going here? Maybe, but then I just go up here, right? Yeah, so let's play here. Let's play here. My main issue is that he gets to this square pretty easily if I ever want to move my king anywhere. Okay. Okay. So now, that move kind of tells me that he is kind of unsure of what to do. And my heart wants to try to trade pieces a little bit, to try to trade queens. Because I'm in a little bit of a pickle if I keep his stack alive. Okay, well, actually, clearly that move was to remove that as a threat for my queen to take, but I was never going to be able to take that without losing the game. So, definitely don't want to lose the game. Oh, I just blundered this. That's terrible. Oh, but he didn't see it. Yeah, I just fully blundered. He could have taken this pawn and been much better. But instead he captures. You know what? You take them where you can get them, right? Alright, now I think it's time to bring the king up. So that I can bring my rook in. And this bishop is doing good work keeping his rook out of my territory a little bit. And this looks like it might actually be going towards a draw. That's not really what I want, but it might be what I get. But then again, my king is marginally closer to the center, so maybe I can walk over here and just take all of his pawns if I can get the rook trade off. Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move. Yeah, that's a good move. Dang, I didn't see that. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I couldn't. That was terrible by me. I should not have allowed that. If I play here and he plays here, I'm happy. The problem is that he won't. If I play here, he plays here, right? No, but then I just play up here. No, then he plays here. I'm actually losing a piece. So here, there. Here, there. Dang. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. I'll be the first to admit that. But I think that all roads start with this. And then from there we improvise. I think we're going to be going down a pawn or two, though. So definitely, I definitely messed up. What? No way! That makes me so happy. I did not think he was going to trade. I thought he was going to go here for sure or something like that. Okay, well, now I'm feeling good about my chances. I'm just going to move my king to the center. And I'm playing a little bit more quickly because obviously I'm much lower on time than my opponent is. I think that I'm getting to these pawns. And if not... Okay, well, I need to be careful because this pawn is hanging. So I think that I should play this first, most likely. Actually, can I afford to sack this pawn? I don't think so. I think, yeah, I know. I think I have to play this. Which definitely creates a few weaknesses, but not that many. Why am I playing so quickly? There's literally no reason for me to be doing this. I think that I have some promising ideas, though. So, now that I'm in a decent endgame, I'm going to really take my time. Don't I just start pushing these pawns now? Like, does this work already? No, because he kind of has that. So, maybe I push this to lock things in. Or I mean, I play this, not I push this. For example, this. Wait, but he's going to go here and try to push this pawn. So maybe I have to play up here first. Or up here first. No, I think I have to play up here first, actually. Then again, then he's kind of going over here, but I might be faster. Another question is, does it even matter if he gets there? I think it does. No, because I have this. I always have that. No. So, I can play this, yeah. Then if he tries to come in like this, I can give him a check on e4. Oh, that move seems ill-guided, right? Because I can play e4 myself. Yeah, I'm going to play e4 myself. I don't really ever have to worry about bishop f8 because I can just push that pawn. I think that I have the better position. Maybe not much better, or maybe I'm totally wrong. That's definitely how it feels. Because my pawns are really difficult for him to kind of get to. Because they're all on light squares. And they're pretty much blockading his bishop. And his bishop can't even move or gets taken. And this pawn can't even move or this bishop gets taken. Wow. So let's see what he does. I mean, if he doesn't capture this pawn, I'm probably going to capture this myself. Or maybe not. Maybe pushing might be the better play. No, I don't think it is. I think that separating his pawns is better. Then we'll kind of have symmetrical structures, though. Okay, he does take, so let's take, obviously. Right. But now do I have this? This takes there. Or even better, this. Followed by... Okay, no, I think we have h6. I'm not sure anybody is winning, actually, now that I think about it a bit more carefully. You know what, maybe A here better is... A here first is better. I think it is, because if he gets in A4 himself, I might be in trouble. No, I think I have tempo for this, though. No, yeah, I have tempo for h5. This might be a draw. Because we have basically the same thing going on, just on opposite sides of the board. Although my pawns are more advanced than his, so maybe that plays into this too. I really need to study endgames more. That's the area that I studied the least outside of actually playing chess. But even if I do end up not carrying this through, happy to start like consistently, or at least more consistently, holding out against these pretty darn high elo players. Like 1800s? No joke at all. Obviously. Maybe to some people they are, but not to me. Yeah, no, the more I think about it, the more this looks like a draw. But I'll try playing for a win. Because he really always kind of controls the promotion squares, and same with me over here. But if anybody has winning chances, I believe I do. Yeah, that's the move I was afraid he was going to start playing. But now don't I just play this? So maybe I should have played a4 first, because now he's going to push this if I play a4. Then again, am I afraid of that? No. It's worth noting he can't push this pawn. And he also wouldn't want to. Okay, he's trying to break through over here. I can give this check and get this in. I think this is a draw. Yeah, I think this is a draw, unfortunately. I think that I had to play a5. Yeah. Dang. Like, I kind of have to play this. Yeah, this is going to be a draw. Unfortunately. Unless I mess it up, at least. Unless I can... Wait, what am I talking about? I'm getting to his pawns over here. Forget about this pawn. Oh, no, yeah, no, it's still a draw. Wait a minute, no, it's not. Because I take here first. Then takes... No, because he still has that. Takes. You know, I can't do that. So it has to be takes. Yeah, this is going to be a draw. At least it should be if we both play this correctly. Yeah, okay. I'm going to offer a draw because this is obviously a draw. But maybe he won't accept it if he wants to be annoying. I mean, I'll try to play this, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's zero chance either of us wins this. Literally zero chance. Why are you declining a draw? Bro, it's a draw. Like, look. Obviously, I just take here. Alright, then, I mean, there's no way that he messes this up. I'm just going to push this pawn. And it's a draw. you know what they say? A perfect game ends in a draw. Now, was this a perfect game? No. But I felt like it was pretty decent. I don't know. I mean, I'm at an all-time high rating, 1693, so I can't be mad. But I definitely feel like I probably had chances there that I missed, but maybe I also avoided something terrible happening to me. Okay, so no, it was a pretty decent game for both of us. 87 versus 88, 2250 versus 2250 estimated yield. But if anybody was winning, it was my opponent. Looks like he was actually very much winning at some point. So let's see what that all means. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to give him the chance to go into this, and then he did. Yeah, h6 was the best. Good. All this is fine. Dang it, d5 is bad. I thought that if you can play d5, it's good. Okay, I'm never gonna try to be cool in the Sicilian again. I'll just play my moves. But anyway, this all happens. Yeah, actually, the reason that this doesn't work is because he had bishop f5. Which I'm annoyed about, because if I had seen this, I wouldn't have played d5. And I saw it before he played it, but at that point it's too late. Okay, I should not have taken that knight. Why? I guess he just has so much pressure on me that it's just not good. Okay, I was talking about playing knight d6, but I guess that it literally is just better, so it is what it is. Yeah, that's a miss, no idea why. Then I just trade, and he's still better. Why was g6 such a mistake? Wait, you wanted me to castle? I thought that after castling he is this. Doesn't he? I mean, this looks really scary. And again, how is he actually getting in? Like, say I go here. Let's play rook g8. His queen is hit. This pawn is defended. There's no way that he does it. I should have just castled. And after castling, looks like we're doing pretty well. Yeah, f5 was a big mistake. I should have played bishop e7, which makes total sense. I was just afraid of him getting the stack on. But I guess he got it on anyway. Come to think of it, why was I afraid of him stacking like right here? Like for example, this blunder is a queen. I mean, a rook, so you wouldn't want to do that. This just isn't that scary because I castle. So I don't know why I was all afraid. Actually, fear had nothing to do with it. I just opened up my king way too much, way more than I needed to. I was way too committal when I didn't have to be. Yeah, yeah, taking on c6 was a crazy miss by my opponent when he literally just had a free pawn. Yeah, 1800 should not be missing that, but I shouldn't be missing that either. So, by the way, it wasn't even a terrible move. I was already in a lost position. And by the way, this totally gives up his advantage. But it says that that wasn't even a terrible move for me, so what should I have done? e4? Why is he winning by so much? I guess just because my position is so darn open, and it's so easy to attack. Yeah, it wants me to give up the... Wait. What? Bishop d4? Yeah, no, say... Oh, yeah, no, here... No, never mind. I thought I wanted me to give up. But yeah, just look at how cut off my king is. Dreadful position for black, but... Either way, I blundered a pawn, he missed it, and then... It just went to full equality, and then I blundered it again. Ridiculous. And I kind of saw why this move was bad after the next few moves happened. I do understand why I should have played... Sorry. Why I should have played g5. It's to stop this pawn from hanging so that when I move my king, I can bring up my rook. And I would actually probably just castle here. Or not. Or not. Yeah, because I guess if you go here, he has this pretty much every single time. It wants me to play h5. Then after c4, what am I doing? What's my long-term plan? I guess that I'm not even trying to contest the open file. I'm just trying to barrel down his king side, which is an interesting plan. I didn't think of that. Anyway, though, this happened. I knew that I made a mistake here. Oh, but rook d8 wasn't the best way to stop that. And he fully misses it, because if he goes here, then I basically have no defense. Because if I go here, he has this. If I try to go after his pawns, he has this again. So I just have to give up my pawns and just hope for the best, which is obviously not what you want to do. So yeah, he missed. And also this works too, though not quite as well, I guess. Why? I mean, he's still winning a pawn. Why is this not bad for me? Why is this not that bad for me? I guess for some mysterious reason this isn't that bad for me. Maybe it's because I'm winning back this pawn. I'm not totally sure though, to be honest. Okay, it's a mystery why this isn't losing to me. But either way, he definitely shouldn't have traded rooks here. Like, he was winning if he didn't trade rooks here. But he did. And then the rest of this game is equality. Pretty much. I'm not going to spend too much time going on about it. By the way, I did have a tiny advantage here. But I didn't capitalize. I should have capitalized with e5. Although I don't know why this is any better for me than the other positions. Oh, it's because I'm getting in over here and I'm keeping this threat available. But I feel like there are a lot of lines where I do that. I'm kind of confused. But in all reality, it's probably a draw. No. Computer is really insisting that this is winning for me. Or not winning, but better for me. If you turn on Deep Engine, it's closer to 0.4 for black. I guess it's going down. I don't know, but yeah. So e4 should have been found by me. And after f3 takes, and then king c4 was the only way to have winning chances. But it's a mystery to me why exactly all this works still. Just going through the computer lines. Yeah, okay. To be honest, to me it still looks like a draw, but computer says what computer says. So this all happens, you know, it's completely a draw. I mean, I can pretty much do anything. Obviously, I can't take here, because that blunders the game. But besides that, I can take this way, I can take that way, I can do literally anything. And then, look, both bishops are going to stop the pawns. It's a miracle to me. Or not a miracle, it's so surprising to me that he rejected the draw offer here. It was such an obvious draw. I guess he didn't want to lose to me because I'm lower rated, so he did lose 3 rating points, and I gained three rating points from that draw. But, I mean, come on. And then, I guess he was hoping that I don't even know what I could have done to miss this. The only way that I lose is if I play, like... Well, I was going to say bishop d8, but even then I'm not losing, because I still go back up... Yeah, there's literally no way to lose this. Anyway, this will happen, then draw. If you're new to chess, you can't checkmate with a king and a bishop, so no matter what, it's a draw. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow. My jaws are hurting so badly right now, so I think it was a bad idea for me to do this. But either way, we gained elo, so I can't complain. Thank you for watching. See you next time.